just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 1, ready?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Gun.
3rd and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Young. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
The man in motion is Burks. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's got a Bengals first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
On 1, ready?
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Gotta go.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Moore going in motion.
Stop.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. The hot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
The hot.
Now, Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
11, 11. The hot.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Here we go.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's a 2nd and 12.
11 mighty. Gun, gun. The hot.
Moore going in motion.
The hot.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. To throw is Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Strong. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. From the gun, it's Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. To throw is Young. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And just a short pickup there to the 35. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Young. And this will be incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. And you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Schultz is the motion man.
Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then...
This is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision, it gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Stop.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A
until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dad?
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
Gun. Dad? Dad?
To throw is Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
11, 11, 11.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
On 1, ready? Let's get set. 11, 11,
Moore
11, 11.
going in motion.
Dad?
2nd down. Burrow. And this ball batted away and incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This a 42-yard attempt. Reichert's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Drive will start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Back to throw, Young. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Titans move out in front by the score of 17-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
12, 12, 12, dot.
They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and long.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, Young. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Young to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throws Throwing is Young. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll put a receiver in motion right. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And the Titans first down.
To throw is Young. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the halftime message was from the coach, Mike. He said, I want to come out in this second half and deliver an early blow. Come out swinging. Well, I think they've made that statement pretty clear here to start the third quarter. And if they can finish this drive off with a touchdown, I think they'll have done just that.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans extend to a 24-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11, here we go.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll run. He'll try the left side now.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he's up past the 35. Got a first down. Putting down at the 37.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Open space to the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Back row 80. Go.
Here's a run. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal. Young. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. DJ Reed that time. Good tight coverage, and he's able to get a hand on it. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Offline, ready? Gun, gun. Dot.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Titans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Here we go, here we go. 11,
Burrow now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
11, mighty. Here we go, here we go. Shot.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a stoppage, and that is Joe Burrow, who's in some real discomfort down there. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Throwing now on third and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket.
Here we go.
Great example of it here.
Moore going in motion.
Shot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Finding his tight end, Mayer. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1. At the Titans.
They go play action for Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Give them 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and to also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Burrow here on second down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. A give here to Pacheco. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion now.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Titans. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. That one finds Chase. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
1-1, ready? 11 MT.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 2, ready? 11, MT. Here we go. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
11, mighty.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
11, 11, 11.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go now.
Young to throw on 1st down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.